witness. The only witnesses to
Yeah,
the whole thing was you and her. She's not gonna testify against me neither.
Like to see it.
Generally
officers there.
asking.
Why don't you just do it like
it would be.
Very general, hypothetical.
No, don't do that. Just why don't you just put a warrant out on that individual and then go get him
Yes,
later?
sir. Yes, sir.
Okay,
100%.
If it pleases the court.
Bro, I've been in
Yes,
a cell
please.
since you
Just
guys
put
got
a warrant out
sentenced. You know
on
that, right?
whoever it
I've been
is
down
and,
since this whole fucking
go
thing.
get him later.
So how the
I don't
fuck
care.
you
As long as
charged
it
me
pleases
for
the court,
a
sir.
criminal possession and all this shit? If I shouldn't have even been thrown in the fucking back of the cop car, I should have been given medical.
I guess.
Wait, what happened? Sorry, what happened?
Oh, you went to go.
Where
You
did-
went to go to the
Her
bathroom.
name
I'm
is
whispering,
Sarah.
chat. That's
She
why I'm
really
quiet
is
for
my
this.
sister.
I'm not trying to have. I'm just trying to have Ronnie.
What's going on right now? Are we waiting for
My twin
Bass to
sister.
come back, or are we
Well,
gonna
I did it.
proceed?
You said I did it. I didn't do nothing. I don't even own a hatchet.
I'm gonna put you in jail for
you're
life,
here.
Rami.
What?
Yes.
Put you in jail for life.
Yeah,
Damn,
baby.
Brian, you missed a giant gang shootout.
I don't know. I just got here, Rami. I have no clue. I'm just
Yep.
standing here.
Vagos and I'm going ham.
Officer Knight.
It's not F chat. Did it on purpose.
All right, well,
Brian.
I gotta go back and process them because I got all the evidence. So.
What do you
Brian,
mean, Brian?
Brian, I can't hear you if you're talking.
I'm sorry. What was that, sir?
Just to answer your question, generally what I like to do in my court cases is, if somebody comes in a courtroom and they have a warrant or they're wanted or something like that, or there's something going in the court, I like the officers to get them on the way out after everything's concluded.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Nothing you say makes sense, bro. Get a wife.
Bro, Brian just said he
Wow.
doesn't care if he
Still
wins or
right in
loses
front
this
of the
court
courthouse.
case. He's capping. Hard
Dude,
capping.
it's
Wait,
capping,
what the
bro.
fuck is this?
It's the fucking chopper,
Hard
bro.
capping.
I just a straight up copper, bro.
Right in front of the, just before you.
Fucking
check
big
in.
old chopper, bro.
Sorry to waste your time, Chang, by the way.
Wait, really?
Yeah, you can be here if you
Stop
want. You don't have to
capping,
stay
bro.
here.
Y'all
Yeah, but
capping,
since
bro.
when have these weapons been around?
Chang, is this your trial?
Shut up, bro. You chopping, bro.
Yeah, but no one's gonna.
Chang, I will literally
Oh, shut
throw
up.
you in prison the rest of your life.
Stop chopping, bro.
Yeah, but no one would have dropped this weapon off.
Yeah, I can't believe someone would drop like AK-47 on the ground like that.
What happened, bro?
This isn't an AK. This is some other shit.
Oh, y'all got an AK-47?
Those are gang shootouts, sir.
Oh.
Right on Davis.
Can I see the gun?
It's
It's gonna be brought into evidence, sir.
Yeah,
Can I-
sorry,
can
Judge.
I-
You ain't cool
can I-
enough,
Can I
bro.
see it?
Yeah,
Just fucking
absolutely.
wait,
As soon as
Brian.
we're done with the case, I can.
Sure.
Just wait till that shit gets used on
Never
you.
seen that in a long
just
time.
for curiosity's sake.
Huh?
Just fucking wait till
What's
that shit
that?
gets used on you, Brian. Just fucking wait.
Wait, what's that? What did
Sorry,
you say,
what?
bitch?
Shut up, bitch.
What?
Now, fuck you, Brian.
You're fucking dead after this, you understand?
Yeah, is that right? Bring it.
You're fucking done, so.
Good rock on the streets, boys. You guys are
It's mine,
fucked.
Rob. The Polica Bank. Oh well.
All right. Seen it all now.
Get him, Jay. You look so fucking hot right now.
Oh, they're fucked. They don't even know it.
Brian, can I talk to you?
Where's
for a
the?
second?
Where the
You
hell is
walking
the
to
champ?
die.
Brian, can I talk to you for a second over here?
Is that a criminal threat, Mr. Chang?
Tell him about the.
You are gonna die.
Sir,
shit,
your
Papa.
boy's getting shot at on the south side, and you're right here just watching a courthouse.
Right west. I need to speak to the judge. I know nothing about what happened on the south side.
Hello, Mr. Mime.
I need to get my car out of repossession.
Oh, all right.
So
That's more
yeah,
important
no,
than your boy getting
it's
shot.
not an AK.
See where
Here,
your
let me
priorities
show
lie.
you real quick.
Move.
I mean, my radio
Sorry,
is
man.
off, so I have no idea what's happening down there. They can handle it. They're big boys.
Bro, how's this guy just take a piss in the middle of the fucking court case? What is this shit?
Child's typing loud, man.
I'll go to the
I'm
side.
crying about everything, bro.
Okay, come on.
Shit.
Hypothetically. Oh shit.
You're gonna win this, bro. Don't
Oh,
even
shit.
worry.
Ugh.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're
that's
right.
it, Vato. You're done when I get up.
Where are you pointing at?
Ugh.
Wanna hit the fucking
You
courts
Vato.
after this?
Yeah, get a couple fucking games in. Get a
Never
fucking
hit
balls
me with
around.
that.
Yeah, let's fucking do it.
Hey, get back here, Vato.
Working my backhand recently.
You got really loud, Randy. Maybe because I fucking yelled, bro. Holy shit.
Where the hell is this judge?
He's really peeing.
Did it just get like ridiculously brighter in here? There he is.
We lost him, officer. We lost him. Shit.
Can you
back in
turn off the
session?
radio fast?
Yes. Court is now back in session.
Would you look at that?
Yeah.
Da, da,
Officer
da,
Brown.
da.
Is he talking? I don't hear him.
He said
Hold,
court is back
the
in
judge?
session.
Court is back
No,
in
no, I thought you
session.
were talking, Brian. I thought you were talking. Am I calling a witness or is Brian calling a witness?
I believe Bass is going to be testifying next.
Okay. Please, Officer Bass, get off your phone.
Are we texting girls?
Oh,
Get off
I'm
your
so sorry, Your
phone.
Honor. I apologize. I was being
Okay.
messaged through
Where
the
you
MDT.
going? You didn't have to, you don't, okay. All right.
Oh, get on. It's a bench trial, Bass.
Okay.
Oh, we don't do this anymore?
You
No.
don't have to come up there. You could just stood where you were. Just raise your left hand. Yeah. There we go. Go ahead and raise your left hand. Do you swear and affirm that the testimony you're about to give is the truth to the best of your knowledge under the penalties of perjury, so help you the Holy Trinity of Core?
The whole train in the car. Baba da bubba da buh. Fuck this judge,
Fantastic. Go
bro.
ahead and give me your side of it.
Can we get a gun and just shoot him? I'm tired of this fucking court case.
So
Yeah, just come rolling in
basically,
with
we
the-
had
with
shots
the-
fired at
with
the
the
courthouse. I
block,
was
you know?
responding. At this time, I was arrived on scene, and I seen Officer Knight speaking with Mr. Rahim, Mr. Chang, Mr. Pistone, and Mr. Chang. At that
You said
time, I
Mr. Chang
believe
twice.
his,
Is he
Mr.
stupid?
Pistone, Mr. Jones, and Mr. Chang told us that Mr. Rami Rahim was involved in the shooting. So we decided to detain him, but he was giving us too much of a hard time. He was resisting arrest, didn't comply. He broke out of cuffs
Excuse
multiple times and he assaulted Officer Knight. Then I realized
What
that
the
there was a
fuck is he
civilian near
saying?
the courthouse that was shot up by a local.
It wasn't even
I was
there.
attending to his injuries. He was bleeding pretty bad. Emos
Yeah,
was
he
very
was.
busy with multiple 1013s, aka officers down in distress. So I left to aid that civilian and left Mr. Rahim with Officer Knight's custody. And that's when I heard shots. And when I turned to my left, I saw a female subject with a hatchet coming after Mr.
Why is
or
she
Officer
carrying
Knight,
here? She
excuse me.
shouldn't even be here right
And
now.
that's all I recall, basically.
She's chilling, bro.
The thing is, if she gets questioned, she's fucked because then she's gonna
No,
lie on her
bro, we're
oath.
fine. Just fuck this
Did
whole
you
fucking
witness-
case, bro. Let's just go play tennis.
Rami.
Don't even
what's
talk
going
to
on,
these
Your
guys.
Honor?
They're talking to
No,
us.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm asking a question. Did you
Yeah.
witness Rami strike Officer Brian?
Yes, sir.
You got a nice back in there, bro. Not bad. What kind of whacket is that? What kind of strings you got
When
on
we
there?
had him in cuffs, he was
Did
resisting
you-
arrest.
This is the
And
Right,
that's when he
uh,
swung toward Officer Knight.
Shit, is that the hyper
Correct,
reflex
okay.
double barrel racket? Oh shit, nice, bro.
Did you hear any verbal commands come out of
This
Officer
is the
Knight?
Wilson.
Yeah, we give him lawful
3000.
orders to
It's
stop.
a,
when he
the
detained him at this
new
time to figure out what
record
was
they
going
just
on.
released.
He was
new
not
federal
compliant and he tried to resist.
Well, that's not a bad one, bro. I would have to say it's a pretty sick whacket.
Yeah, you like it? It's the Wilson 3000 version
Writing this
2,
down.
colorway 3. It's far more advanced technology than
Okay.
most tennis
And
rackets out there
That's
right
gonna
now.
be your
Actually, as
side,
we
correct?
speak.
Oh shit, for real? That's pretty dope.
Yes, sir. As
Hell
long as
yeah.
you want to hear the other
Just as
part
dope as
where
this
he
court
was
case.
taken by
Dope
his
boy
friends
fucking
as
fresh.
the second story. You know, the second part is where I came back on scene the second time.
Are these guys
He
even
was
cops?
down the ground and bleeding,
I don't know.
and he apparently was shot. I couldn't attend to his wounds
Seems
because
like
I had a
some
civilian in the
local
car. So
roses.
I went to a pillbox. When I came back,
You
he
gonna go
was
down
still
to the
down.
court after this?
That's when Officer Knight rolled up, and I told Officer
Hell
Knight,
yeah.
listen,
For the 1v1,
can you
bro.
come to Rami's wounds?
Hell yeah.
Turns out
Double
he was
sets.
still
some
wanted for
fucking
questioning
sets,
slash
bro.
detainment after what happened at the courthouse.
Got some new tennis
That's
shoes.
when his
Should
friends,
up my
I
game
believe,
about
took him
10%
and put him in the
high.
back of
Oh, hell
I think it was a buffalo or a black. I'm not sure. It was a four-seater
Maybe we could
sedan.
buy some tennis balls and just huff the fucking can. Should be
Hell yeah.
As a
dope.
result, it turned into a police pursuit,
Hold on,
and
let me argue
it
these
ended
fucking
with them
charges.
crashing
These
in
dumbasses. Give me
and
a
a
sec.
shooting with the cops.
What's up? Oh, I didn't know they were talking.
You trying to fuck me, bitch?
Man,
So
Yeah.
the second time you
What do you
came
mean?
back, Rami was
so-
Trying to make me lose this court case?
He was on the ground,
What court
bleeding.
case?
He was shot, according to him.
he was already hurt.
oh shit, we're in
Right.
court.
I
Incapacitated.
didn't know what happened exactly with
My bad, bro. I thought we better get a fucking cup of
that
sex
Officer Knight was involved in, like I told you, because I left to go attend to the civilians injured that was shot by a local right in front of the courthouse steps.
Right. He was incapacitated when you came back. Okay. All right.
Correct.
Oh, you trying to go to the tennis courts? What you
Make note
saying?
of that,
Hell
thank
yeah,
you.
bro. We head up to court.
Okay, Your Honor, I'd like to remark on those on that testimony.
Okay. You before you do, Mr. Bryan, is there any questions or highlights you wish to inform the court of?
No.
Okay. Thank you. Mr. Rami, yes, you may give your highlights, and or if you have a couple questions, you may
Now-
ask at this time.
Right. Right. Now, he said that he responded to a shots fired call along with Brian at the courthouse, correct?
That's what I got in my notes.
Yes, sir.
So that's lie number one, Your Honor. He did not respond down there. He went down there, first of all, when Brian requested additionals down there because of the amount of people that were at the courthouse. Number two, see this, Your Honor? This is just bullshit, honestly. Look what he's doing. He thinks this is a game. This isn't a game. Now,
all a big
number
joke.
two, Your Honor, he's saying that I assaulted him. Now, when he responded to the shots fire call, he did not say anything about needing to GSR test me to prove that I was the one who was shooting. They both immediately stated that I was needed to be put in cuffs, and that he stated that I resisted arrest. Per their exact dialogue, when they approached me at the courthouse, they said, "Rami, you're not under arrest. You're just being detained." And then they just cuffed me. They didn't say why I was doing this, and that. They didn't have to do any of that, Your Honor. All they had to do was come up to me, tell me, "Rami, we got shots fired call here. People are saying it was you. We just got GSR test you." That's it.
Hey,
May I
They came at me
respond to that,
aggressively.
Your Honor?
Hey,
Your Honor,
fucking
they
man.
came at me
Hold on, let
aggressively.
him finish.
They came at me aggressively, and then on top of that,
Mm.
tased me, and then said I was resisting arrest. When I
Right.
didn't resist arrest, I was quote unquote being detained. So that resisting arrest charge shouldn't. I don't even know why that's even there.
There is no resisting
number
arrest
one.
charge. I don't know where you're
Well,
getting
if
at.
it was there, but then he deleted it,
It's
Your Honor.
not
I'm just
there.
double checking. Now,
Yes,
as I
you-
was saying, Your Honor.
Okay.
But that's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like I was not.
Is there something rough? Is there something funny?
I'm done.
Listen,
Okay.
fuck this court. Let's
Mr.
go to the
Knight,
tennis
you
court,
may
Right.
bro.
go ahead and give your little remark.
In the case for officer
Bro,
officer
shut up. I need
safety,
to win this shit.
when
No waste of fucking time.
we have reasonable suspicion to believe that somebody that we're questioning may be armed and dangerous, we
Hey,
have
did
the
you
right
read me my Miranda
to.
nights?
We don't have to read you Miranda at that stage.
If I'm being detained, I'm not under arrest. I'm just being questioned correctly. Don't you have to read me
We
my Miranda
weren't
rights if
able
you're gonna question
to
me?
If I could
Yeah, you weren't
continue,
able to because you
putting
left the
putting
scene.
someone in cuffs is standard procedure for officer
Now,
safety,
Your Honor,
as well
like to
as
rebuttal
frisking.
here.
Okay, wait your turn, please.
what the fuck does frisking have to do with anything here?
Okay, please.
Well, I'm not
continue.
sure
Okay,
because I think
okay,
you might
all
be
right, let me
confused as
control.
to
Okay.
what we're
Everybody
able.
pause right
not-
here. Everybody pause right here.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Rami, you will not.
Oh, sorry, Your
interrupt
Honor. I
again.
did not mean to
Okay.
curse. My apologies.
Mr. Bryan, you will continue on with your statement.
Yes, sir. I just wanted to make it clear that we do handcuff individuals while detaining them for officer safety. And it was a detainment for questioning, given that we had reasonable suspicion to believe that he had committed a crime and that he was dangerous, given the statements that were made and the gunshot wound and his franticness, behavior, etc.
Okay, Mr. Rami, you may put out your rebuttal, and then we're gonna move on.
Now, I would like to point out in another scenario that he's saying that he was not able to Mirandize me and all that. I just want to point out here, Your Honor, after all this quote-unquote commotion, assault, and all this and whatnot happened, I was compliant with them, and they left the scene. They chose to leave the scene because there was a 1013. They didn't choose to further their investigation. They didn't choose to do any of that. You don't just write a warrant. First of all, they didn't even write a warrant.
What's a
That's number 2.
Officer in distress.
He said that
I don't know.
he said they 1013. He said he
1013.
responded to a 1013 call or something like that.
No,
That's what Bass said in his testimony.
Nobody said that. I said I transported a
Yes, you did.
civilian because the EMS was busy with a 1013.
Yeah, something like that. Whatever.
That's what he said.
If
Oh,
I may
okay,
rebut
okay.
there,
Wait, they
sir,
chose to
No,
respond
this
to
is
another
gonna
call,
be.
Your
This is
Honor.
gonna be it. This is gonna be it, and then we're gonna move on.
I
Your Honor,
understand,
they-
sir.
Your Honor,
I just
let
wanted
me
to
finish,
rebut
Brian.
the further statements that were just delivered by Mr. Rami Al Rahman.
Okay. We've had our chances. I want to move on. I want to continue this.
I'll
Keep
just
this
move
moving
on.
along.
If that is
Never
the
ending
case, sir, the last statement made by Mr. Rami that added additional to his claims, I'd like stricken from the record.
Okay.
Why?
duly
No,
noted.
I would not want that stricken from the record. They left.
duly
They left the
noted.
scene. All right, I'll say in my testimony. It's fine. You can strike
Okay.
it from the record.
Okay. Is that gonna be all your witnesses there?
And
Officer Brian?
my
Mr. Robin, please. Gonna be all your witnesses, Mr. Brian.
That will be all, Your Honor.
Okay. Do you rest at this time?
Yes, sir.
All right. Moving on over to the defense. Do you
Okay.
have any witnesses that you wish to be calling at this time, Mr.
yeah.
Rami?
Yes, but not right away.
Okay. Who are they?
The man to my left here, Mr. Chang.
Okay.
Stop.
Fuck this.
All right. Who do you wish to have give their testimony first?
I would like to say my testimony in my whole being of this case. I haven't talked once on my side of so far this entire court case, Your Honor.
Right.
Hit them
Go ahead and raise
forearms
your left
real
hand.
quick.
Do you swear and affirm that the
Oh, yeah,
testimony
my
you're about to
shoulders,
give is the
baby.
truth to the best of your knowledge under the penalties of perjury, so help you, the Holy Trinity of Coil?
Fuck this
Of
shit,
course,
baby.
Your Honor.
Get
Yes,
these
sir.
biceps pumping. Yeah, baby.
You may begin.
Yes, Your Honor.
You may begin.
Yeah, baby.
Okay, so. Okay, hold on. Give me, bro. Shut the fuck up. Stop. I need to win this court.
You like my biceps and bulge with all that blood, baby?
Okay, Your Honor. Now,
Get it out. Go
give me a
ahead.
sec. This
Yep.
all started, Your Honor,
Mhm.
from when so I was down with Mr. Chang. We were in the same vehicle. Brian, quote unquote, responds to a shots fired call to the scene, correct? Now we all get out of the car. He says everybody pull over to the side, whatever. We all get out and start talking. Everybody kind of does their own thing. Brian comes up to me and says that he needs to put me in cuffs. Okay? I say, why? He says, because we have people here saying that you shot. I said, do I have to be in cuffs for this?
Pump
He
that
says,
iron,
yes.
baby.
I says, why can't if I,
Get
I said,
Will
if you-
jacked
if
in
I'm
his
just being
pants.
shot, can't you just
Objection.
Oh,
do
yeah.
right? I'm giving my testimony. Can you let me
Testimony.
speak?
On what grounds are you giving testimony right now?
I'll let him continue, sir.
Okay. It's going to be overruled. Please continue, Mr. Rami.
Now, that's when I started getting anxious and said they came at me aggressively and said, "Oh, we need to put you in cuffs. We need to put you in cuffs." Your Honor, if I needed to get him put in cuffs, he could have simply just came up to Rami. There's people saying that you shot. Can we GSR test you to make sure that's not the case? He knew that my friends here to my comrade to my left, who has been a known associate of me for more than 2 years, is saying that I shot a gun. Your Honor, as a coherent officer, we all both know that he's either just making jokes or it's not that serious. But Brian decided to be a troll and then came and cuffed me and started tasing me. And then on top of that, they didn't even read my Miranda rights. So he's saying that I obstructed justice. But how did I obstruct justice if on top of that they left the scene? They went to go to respond to another call, and then he comes back and then tries talking to me and then says, "Oh, you obstructed justice." That's not. You can't even. There's no such thing, Your Honor. He didn't Mirandize me. He put me in cuffs after it was a quick tussle. Yeah, jokingly, and it wasn't an assault that Bass was trying to point out. It was joking and playing, and they were both laughing while it was happening. There wasn't any there was no aggravation to it, Your Honor.
You
And
mean
on
malice
top
is
of that,
what you're trying to say.
malice, yeah, whatever, yeah. And on top of that, if I did, he didn't even GSR test me. they didn't run anything.
Oh,
They
yeah.
went and left and responded to another call, and then I got attacked And then they came back to the shots fired call with me being gunned down. And then
Oh, yeah.
they didn't even question me about whatever investigation they're running before that. And then he goes and says, and then I get put in my car and they start chasing the car because of the person that attacked him with a hatchet.
Of course.
So
of
that
course.
I was in my control. I was down. I was incapacitated. Why am I getting charged with? And then why am I getting thrown in the back of a cop car after the car crash if I wasn't even involved in any of that? To be searched and frisked. I
Right.
had nothing to do with the crime. I didn't commit a crime. I should have been thrown in the back of an ambulance.
Of course.
And if they want to say, oh, there was no ambulance, but we threw in the back of the car because it was safety measures, then they shouldn't have searched me. I wasn't a threat to them.
Exactly.
Why was I patted down? I was incapacitated. They should have left me either on the ground or searched me and drove me to EMS, not leave me in the car to plead out while they were going to have a shootout with the criminals.
Spot on.
And then pat me down and then charge me for a criminal possession of a firearm class 1. And then he wants to say that I admitted to all that in the cells, which wasn't even the case. I was trying to tell him that I shouldn't have been searched for those guns. Yes, that gun
Right.
was mine, but that should be back in my possession because, in my belief, Your Honor. Now, I know you come up with that jurisdiction, but it should be back in my possession because I shouldn't have even been searched.
Exactly, bro.
Logically, he's saying as a police officer, he should not be giving me back a firearm that's illegal. Yes, but logically, also in the court of law, in my opinion and in my belief, Your Honor, it's the reason why this whole court case is occurring, is that if that was a misproper search, all the items that were in my possession should be given back to me and ignored, or
You know exactly
you get
what
what I'm saying?
About.
I understand.
Would you look
what
at
you
that?
believe should happen. I understand that. I have a question. Did you indeed strike Mr. Bryan?
To break out of the cuffs and to I strike him, yeah, on accident, one punch.
Bro.
Okay.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. But he wants to charge battery on it, and then there should have been a warrant written, not go back 3 charges earlier and say, "Oh, I'm gonna charge you for battery and all this."
Objection,
And that's
sir.
not battery. Me punching him one time. If that's
Yeah,
the case,
you
Your
just
Honor,
knocked yourself.
every person that goes and pushes him should be charged with assault. Did you see
Objection,
him doing that?
You mean?
objection, sir. The on accident is a strange counter argument.
You just fucked
Right.
yourself.
Oh, I don't mean it like that. I don't mean it. You can strike that from the record, Your Honor. The on accident part.
Okay. That's fine. It's stricken. That's fine.
It was in a playful manner, Your Honor, and it was not in a it was not with malice. Is what I mean.
right.
And if that's the case, if he really wants to put that in court, then he should go be charging everybody with assault for who pushes him, who messes or quote unquote messes around with him.
Please
You know
don't
what I
go
mean?
down that
Right.
path. That's
Right.
not what we
Right.
want. You're fucking everybody with this dumbass
I
case.
don't have any more questions. At least
Not
for
really.
me.
It's called common sense. It's just being a
Mr.
dumbass.
Bryan, do you have any highlights or questions that you wish to?
Yes, sir.
In
I
part
would
on
like to
this,
highlight for
court.
the court that us officers were attempting the best we could
This
to
has
give
to be
him
the
the
dumbest
least
case
amount
I've
of
ever seen.
charges, and we're giving him many outs to not take these charges. In fact, we reduced some in order to try to give him the best experience possible down at the LSPD cells. And that
my
included
rebuttal, Your
trying to
Honor-
give him
Bro,
some
this
opportunity and outs by which he would not be taking some charges such as the class 1 firearm, which he continued to admit
y'all
was
motherfuckers been
his,
saying the
leaving us
same
no
shit over and over.
opportunity to
Yeah, I know.
no out other than to charge him. In fact,
and
if
Your
it was
Honor, okay, he's just
Objection, Your Honor.
th-
These
this would
motherfuckers been repeating
include
the same shit
battery
for the past
charge,
20
which
minutes.
once again was under Miranda.
Okay.
And
hold on,
finally,
hold
the
on, hold on, hold
obstruction.
on.
This
We
is your
have
closing
objection.
statement. What the fuck are you
Hold
saying
on.
right
No,
now,
no,
bro?
no. We have objection. We have an objection
Oh,
on the
yes,
table.
sir.
What is the
I understand,
objection?
sir.
On what grounds?
Oh, man.
Yes, you.
Oh,
pose the
objection.
question.
Your Honor, this is-
Both these motherfuckers said, heard, answered, and repeated, bro. Come on.
Okay. It's gonna be overruled. At this time. Mr. Bryan, is there anything else you wish to add?
Yes,
Oh my
sir.
God, he's gonna just keep
Would the
rambling
would the
on,
would the
bro.
court would it be appropriate to the court if I were to explain why he was not Mirandized?
that could be in your closing sentence, please.
There's no closing statement. You can say it right now. Make it quick.
Absolutely,
please.
sir. We did not Mirandize him as his Mirandization had taken place in the cells and perhaps prior to that as well, which is the important piece here, sir.
Right.
All right.
Thank you. Is that going to conclude your testimony, Mr. Rami?
No, it's not. I want to point out in a lot. Honestly, Chang, I'm not even gonna call you up. Let's just get.
Come here, bro. I'm gonna suck my fucking cock on stand.
I can't hear him.
All right. Okay, Your Honor, and in one last statement before I call up my witness here, for his testimony, I want to point out that it seems to me that Brian is just rambling in his court case, Your Honor. And this isn't trying to make or hate on Brian. It seems that he's just rambling on and he keeps repeating the same things over and over again to try to mislead from the fact that none of this should even happen because of the search, or the battery or any of that. It just I shouldn't have been in the back of the cop car, is what I'm saying. And Brian seems like to be alluding and just rambling on from the fact as to why this all even played out the way it played out. And at this moment in time is when I like to call my witness to stand, Mr. Chang.
Yes.
Okay. Mr. Chang, please raise
I just
your
want him
left
to
hand.
give his testimony.
Yes. Mr. Chang, please raise your left hand.
Kapapala.
All right. We'll take both hands. Do you swear and affirm that the testimony you're about to give is the truth to the best of your knowledge under the penalties of perjury?
Shit, I might
So
be.
help you, the Holy Trinity of Coil.
Shit, I might be, baby.
Go ahead and give your side of events pertaining to this arrest.
Well,
Bro, can you don't waste my time, please.
don't waste your time. I'll cross this case in a second. I was
Please don't
cruising,
fuck this up.
fucking some bitches. Me and Rami are on the street harassing people. You know, hitting it down on the block, real fucking gangster shit. Bitch ass Brian over here wanna be fucking green beret, red beret wearing
All right.
motherfucker.
I need you to calm down with the
Oh my!
with the
It's
cussing,
actually I
please.
can't
Saddam
talk
Hussein
properly
looking
without
head
it, sir.
Okay, go ahead. Please
Thank you,
keep the
thank you
cussing
for
to a
the,
minimum.
thank you for understanding, sir. This dude comes on over on some crazy shit. I don't even know what he's talking about. He comes up, hey, what you heard down here? Don't even know what he's saying. No one can understand the fucking guy because he's, and then all of a sudden he starts getting all aggressive and reckless, harassing my boy Warmy. Warmy ain't doing nothing. What is this shit, bro? I'm kicking back, sipping on my fucking squappy. What is this shit, bro? It continues. Next thing you know, hatchet back of the head, boom. This dude's concussed. He can't even, I don't know how he's functioning right now. This dude's got a fucking concussion. He got hit with a hit, but with back of the head with a hatchet. Who the hell is this guy? You don't even know what he did for fucking breakfast, huh? This guy's concussed out of his damn mind. He shouldn't even be up here. He's still washing, huh? Anyways, so that shit happens. Damn, Wyman got fucked bad, bro. That shit was fucked. Damn, he was on the ground, don't do nothing, bro. Couldn't do that stuff. So, whatever. They took that guy and just arrested that shit. Not really sure why, bro. And if you look at it from that perspective, the guy's innocent. He's just a good guy trying to play some fucking tennis.
Keep saying bro. Keep saying bro.
Wow.
Thank you, Mr. Chang.
Your Honor, can I inject?
If you wish.
No. Please.
Mr.
If-
Chang is the
if
reason
you-
why we.
I got something else to say. Bass over here came over to buy some other shit, bro. This guy was going fucking crazy. Don't even know what he was talking about. Marshall this, Marshall all that. This dude tried to fucking stab me. These guys are all mentally insane and delusional. First off, that guy's outfit is not proper outfit. He should not be wearing that out. That is not pre-standard uniform. This guy shouldn't be working on the force with that outfit. That's against SOPs, and he should be fucking striked immediately. He should not be working like that because that gives off a thing that he's a fake cop. And Rami, you never know. He could have thought this was a fake cop. That doesn't look like a cop. What is that? That guy was like a fucking quackhead, bro. Give me a break.
Your Honor, that is true. I would like to point out that Brian is going through this Saddam Hussein cosplay. I don't know what he's doing here. Bass thinks he's part of Navy SEAL Team 6 about to raid Bin Laden's compound with that vest. This is not proper procedure. They look way too militant for the streets of Los Santos, Your
Would
Honor.
you look at that?
It's very difficult for me to understand if these are actual police
I'm just
officers
gonna-
or
I'm just gonna
these
pause
those
right here.
these cops in porn videos. You know what I mean? Like
objection,
Johnny
speculation.
Sins or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, okay.
This is not speculation. I can see
Sir,
from my
if
very
I-
eyes.
If I may
Okay.
retort there,
So-
sir.
Before you retort or anything like that, somebody come up here and give me some goddamn food. I'm about to pass out.
Yes, sir. I can give you some.
Oh, you
right
want this
here.
sandwich? Too bad, bro.
It looks like I don't have anything on me, sir.
I got you. I
Oh,
got you.
damn
There you go.
Oh, this sandwich? Yeah, let me just eat it.
There you go.
Your Honor, I thought they were SBSO. It seems I was very mistaken as to who these officers were actually at the time. There's so many fake officers running around, Your Honor. It's very hard to tell with these hideous and unprecedented costumes they are wearing. This isn't protocol, Your Honor. This is what I'm trying to point out as well.
I'd like to state
Thank
for
you.
the
Duly
record,
noted.
sir, if I may,
You may.
that in Rami's previous testimony, he described his relationship with me prior to and following and into the original detainment, which
See, he
would
just
make
says
him
random
very
shit,
full
and then
well.
he's literally
that-
saying the 5 different
He
things
would
at
full
once.
well know. Excuse me.
Bro, this guy-
Excuse me.
Objection,
Rami.
Your Honor,
I'm
objection.
trying to speak here.
Objection,
please stop
Your Honor.
spitting.
All
This
right,
guy says
okay.
random
All right, the
shit
next
in like
person-
5
the next
different
person
I got a
has
legit
an
objection,
hold
Your
on a
Honor.
second.
The train of thought
Okay,
and just
look.
keeps talking.
Look, okay, be quiet. The next person to outburst while he is talking, I will hold you in contempt at this time. All right?
Would
Please
you
go
look
ahead
at
and finish.
that? Just like I finished
Mr.
on his
Bryan.
fucking mother.
Please go ahead and finish.
Cocksucker.
Yes, sir. I just need a moment to
You may.
compose myself.
Yeah, he's gonna ramble. He needs more
May
sentences to ramble on.
Compose yourself.
Objection, Your Honor. I would
What
like to
is
point
your
out that he
objection?
did point out of a relationship with Mr. Ramia, so I believe this should ought to be thrown out as there is some kind of sexual tension and some kind of love relationship going on here behind the scenes.
Gonna be
And quite frankly, this is disgusting.
motion denied. It will
Thank
be
you,
noted.
thank
though.
you, Your Honor,
Thank
for
you.
allowing that. And I hope you understand that.
Listen, this isn't a high school essay,
understand.
Brian. You're not trying. You're not trying to get that 1,000 word count just to submit it to your professor. Please.
I'm
Cut
sorry.
this shit
Is
out
it?
and get straight to the point.
I thought we were over this.
And I thought it was your
Okay.
turn to talk. You gonna start talking?
Have you finished your rebuttal?
Well, I'm trying to, sir. However, I'm being interrupted. I want to make sure you can hear my
Oh
statement.
yeah, Victim Andy now. Go ahead, Brian. Go
okay,
ahead.
please be quiet. Go ahead, Mr. Bryan.
Fucking 1 hour fucking bench trial.
All right, that's warning, Robbie and Chang. Please continue.
Yes, sir. In his previous testimony, he mentioned his knowledge of who I was and what I was doing and my relationship with him. So any form of not being able to identify who I was and who Bass was would not hold
Bro,
up.
he's just saying random
any
shit.
water.
What the fuck is he even talking about?
Excuse me, sir.
Bro, wait till we get the fucking Drake.
Okay.
and fucking Bobby.
Objection. I continue to be interrupted
Is
I'm
here.
gonna
someone
fucking kill you after this,
talking
Brian. You
right
gotta
now?
keep
Excuse
serious.
me?
Yeah, wait till you get fucking dead after
don't
this.
hear
Objection, Your
anybody
Honor. This
talking
man
right now.
just reached for his gun over there.
He's well,
Okay,
What's up,
I
Robbie?
was just
be quiet.
threatened. I was
Okay,
just threatened
Robbie,
by
be
this
quiet.
man.
Robbie, be
Your
quiet.
Honor?
Robbie, I
Yes,
see
sir,
your mouth
yes, of course.
moving. I see your mouth moving.
I'm yawning, Your Honor.
Okay. Is that gonna be it?
I'm gonna
Is-
kill
are
you and your
you
whole fucking
closed?
family, Brian. You dirty little fucking bitch.
I'm
Cocksucking
sorry.
Yeah, bring it.
motherfucker. You small
Bring it,
dick little bitch.
motherfucker.
I'm gonna suck that shit and I'm gonna fucking
Oh man,
kill ya.
you're gonna bring it like you brought it like
Dead
30
bitch.
minutes
I'm gonna
ago.
fucking kill you after this shit. I'm gonna. Oh, you're fucking dead, bitch. Wait till I get the Dracos. come
Mr.
out.
Robbie, do you rest?
Yo, I heard
Before
you got
your
shot down
fucking
by the
Taurus,
cheer. How's it
pussy.
feel to get shot by the worst fucking shooter
Yes,
in the
Your
whole
Honor,
city?
That's my last statement.
Oh man, I didn't get.
I'm gonna go ahead and put this court into
Fucking
recess
wait till you fucking
as I
die,
make my
Brian.
deliberations.
C4 under your fucking Taurus every time you go on duty. Just wait. Dracos to the fucking face.
How long
Pussy.
have you been here, Brian?
Yeah.
Like,
Thank you, Your Honor, for your time here. Thank you.
You guys are gonna fucking die!
Officers, it's kind of crazy.
it's pretty easy, straight to the point.
So, I think I did pretty good up there, huh?
I think we got this in the bag.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Bass. Don't you have some girls you got the text? I didn't
no.
know. Sorry, we
Yeah,
didn't mean
Bass,
to
better
take your
start
time
testing
up
some
I'm
here.
married
girls,
to the
bro.
law. Lady of the law is the only girl I fell in love with.
That's right.
I'm sorry. Which one is it?
The lady of
Did
the
you
law.
really
know the
just
one-
waste all of our time for like an hour and a half?
Did you really open a fucking
Bitch, this is
dictionary
your
mid-court
fucking
case
dumb
and
What
just
do you
look up the
mean?
biggest
It would've
words you
been-
could
it
say?
would've been-
Point out.
Okay,
The
listen,
whole reason why
Clarkson,
Kate even got
relax
arrested
for a
was 'cause
second
you're
here.
Dumbass. It's not Clarkson, first of all. Don't fucking call me that.
Who's Clarkson? I don't see him. Park ranger?
I want to fucking point out here, pussy, that the only reason why Chang even got arrested, or even in this fucking predicament, is because you decided to be a fucking.
No,
Yeah,
you wanted
pussy
to
boy.
get. Listen, listen. The moment you decided to act like a fool, all right, and me getting axed is the reason why all this escalated. The moment the other cops see this,
No, you
I
need the
can't just
fucking
be like,
W, and
oh,
then-
hey, let's ignore the fact that you're like resisting and shooting and shit.
Oh, yeah. SOP Andy now all of a
You're
sudden
fucked.
now.
What do
yeah,
you mean?
yeah,
I'm not the one who wanted to press
Mr.
these charges
James,
to
you know it's
begin with.
against the law to misuse
I was literally
911?
dropping
Sir,
each
this
and
is
every
not a proper
charge, but
police uniform, so that
between
is
all the
not misusing.
screaming,
This is
molding, and
police on the
spitting,
back, Mr. Chain.
you weren't willing to
What
listen to any of
So I
that.
wear a shirt that
All
says
my bad.
police officer and I'm police, sir?
No,
We were
you must
literally
go
molding
through the
inside
training
themselves.
to get approved to be a police officer and get the
Brian, you
badge.
don't know what molding is.
Yeah, you mean the? Oh, I know what you're doing, Brian.
You want to
Oh,
see
I
some
know what
modding,
you're doing
Brian?
right
You want
now.
to see modding? You want to see modding, Brian? I'll take you into the fucking deep waters, bro.
Oh man, yeah. Let me see it.
Oh, you'll see it.
Wait,
Yeah, I'll fucking.
just fucking wait. Wait till you guys take start blowing up in 1080.
Yeah, wait that. I'm gonna start using your tactics, bro.
Remember, you aim for the back left tire?
You done?
I'll start aiming
You
for the
done
back left
for?
tire, alright?
You ever
Oh,
show
yeah,
up
when
to
are
a
you gonna
scene
go for our
around again?
tanks?
You done?
Yeah.
I got
Oh
you, bro.
yeah.
No problem.
Unfortunately, you can't do that anymore.
Yeah,
Tanks
you
have been
can.
resolved. No,
No,
you
they
can't.
haven't.
They have. They got fixed.
Yeah, they have.
So you can't even light a tank on fire?
Well, catching on fire now close.
Give me my
in
dagger
Los
back.
Angeles
Yeah,
would be fire
But there's been
resistant.
some construction done.
It still catches on
You're
fire.
welcome, bitch.
Yeah, but it takes a long time, you know.
But your car is still done. You have to get out.
Well,
Right, but
we
at
have
least it'll
about
blow
5
up,
hours
right?
left.
There's-
Well, then you have no
yeah,
cars. It's the same
so-
thing, and you get shot on foot.
Vehicles are
So
bu-
really, it's not any different.
No, what do you
Okay, we-
mean? So
You're
first
the
off, they're still being worked on. Okay, god damn it.
Oh, I thought they
But
were done.
some
Now they're still
motherfuckers
being worked
are
on?
trying to get some shit done. All right. Some of us like try to pay attention and
Who you banging your desk to, bitch?
Oh, it's
I'm
Brian.
banging on this
It's
desk.
Brian
I'm banging on this
Martin.
fucking desk.
It's Brian Martin.
Brian.
Oh,
he
Brian.
can't shoot gas tanks anymore.
You wet my
King.
glasses,
Will
little
Brian
spit on it,
Can't
man.
shoot the gas
actually
tank no
try.
more.
Yeah, I'm fucking molded. I am fucking molded real fucking bad.
That didn't take long.
Will O'Brien actually has to drive. He can't shoot gas tanks anymore. Yeah, pussy. That's right,
Fucking
bitch.
pussy
You two
boy.
bass, you fucking cuck.
Not a cuck. I'm just doing my
You're
job.
just saying like random words right now.
Yeah, pussy boy, fucking
Spitting in my
bye.
face right now too.
Hit him with a
Feeling
guap on the
gangster
fucking
shit,
shit. Die.
feel me?
Gotta win a bar.
Wu Chain baby. You know I get brazy.
What are you saying,
Sucking
Mr.
dick
Chain?
on
Yeah,
the
you
block.
got dissed, bro, and you
Ooh,
fucking
Eating
scared
that
things.
fat cock. You know what I'm saying, boys?
I don't stink. It smells pretty good actually.
Show you 41 or 40.
Y'all just got dissed, bro, on fucking fire bars, and you don't even know how to respond.
Wait, respond to
Eating
what?
dick
I'm
on
just
the
hearing
block.
like random
Fucking
insults that don't really
back.
hold any
Hit him in
water.
the
That's
car
what I'm
with a
fucking
bat.
saying,
Got
baby.
your mama
You already know
this
what I'm
and
talking
shit.
about.
Mama
I don't even
feel
think
me?
like when's the last time you even got exploded in a gas tank?
The day before,
you,
the
like,
other day,
flip
the day
earlier?
before, and the day
What
before.
happened to the driving?
Also the day before. I didn't get flipped over. I actually got rammed by a fucking cop going very fast into me.
Yo, about to eat this fat cock. Suck
I
his
don't
dick
think
on
you
the
got.
block.
Weren't you driving, Bass? Weren't we
Wu-Chain
primary?
Records, baby.
I got ran
Uh,
by
no.
a Bo
Fucking guys on the
Kaka.
daily. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, baby.
And the day before,
Right
I
now,
blew up in
hun.
the subways by Bo Kaka.
450.
And then the day before, my car exploded as well by one of you cocksuckers. And then the day before, my shit exploded too by one of you cocksuckers.
So y'all
Just
know
don't
about these
explode.
bars?
I mean,
Y'all know
listen.
about
I'm gonna
these
be
bars?
honest. Blowing
I
up
was shooting
vehicles-
for the tire. Yeah, bullshit. Suck my dick.
Oh yeah. How'd you like it when I used one of our
Dabba
own
dabba
police
doo.
vehicles to blow your ass up in Vinewood?
Wait, what? I don't even
Oh
remember.
hell yeah, I made that call.
Oh, yeah, that too. I blew up that day too.
That's right. We pushed you right into another bike unit, and I watched you get
No,
nice and
no,
And you
crispy.
killed two of your cops. Nice, bro. I might have to go bring that up down to the PD station now that you remind me.
Hey, Chang, let's shoot for the back tire. Yabba dabba doo. Oh my god, car.
we were shooting for the tire. I swear.
Nobody's shooting for the back tire. Come on, guys. Come on, all right?
That's
What
bullshit.
do you
That just
mean, why
happened
not?
to me like
I've
right
never
before
I
this.
Back
actually
on my
no
tire.
problem with that. I mean, listen. At the end of the day, when a vehicle explodes, there is something beautiful about that.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
What? Yo, Brian, you need to go back to DOC. Maybe you should just see how it is. Maybe you should get demoted to DOC.
DLC, what DLC?
I'm up for
Exactly.
senior officer. I just gotta wait another 2 weeks.
Oh shit, Brian, my
Oh
man.
hell
Yeah,
yeah!
you know this
man.
dude's been sucking dick.
Yep.
What do you mean?
Hey,
That's the
don't
only way to
Oh, never mind.
that.
This ain't the Brian I remember. The Brian I remember got bullied into this Brian. Wick.
Hell yeah! That's
Yeah,
right. I've been
yeah.
turned into a stone cold son of a bitch. That's right.
It went for, once he changed from the Witcher Chang, you know, it all
You
went downhill from there.
changed, bro. You changed.
How do you even get away with wearing that?
What do you mean? I got permission
From who?
from High Command.
It must be sucking their
Yeah?
dicks.
Who?
Oh, hell yeah.
Who said?
1030 eastbound, San Andreas Avenue.
Nice. Now this guy's fucking sitting here for another half hour debating on who's gonna
Listen,
run this shit.
bitch,
What
you're
is
the
this
one who
case
wanted to
even
come
about?
here. I was giving you 5 months and like maybe $1,000 fine.
You came here for
And
5
let
months,
you
you dumb
walk.
fuck.
You were gonna
No,
walk out of
I
Mission
want
Row
my gun back.
PD,
I want the
but
gun
you
and
were
my
so.
dagger back.
You
but
came
were
here for
asking
5
some dumb
fucking
shit,
months?
like getting your weapons back while
I want
another
my gun
officer
and
that's
my
not
You
me
just said in this case
took
you
it
didn't
off
want
of
your
you.
shit back.
I did want my.
Robbie,
I want-
that's
This
why
is
you
the
wasted
only
all this
reason we're
time to
here.
get your fucking shit back, you
Yes.
dumb fuck.
Yes.
I want
That's
my
the
dagger back,
only
bro.
reason we're here. I gave
shouldn't
him.
even
I
be
took
going to
all the
jail.
charges off, and I was gonna let him out. He was gonna get like a $500
Are
Are you
fine.
fucking
Chang,
kidding me, Robbie?
Chang,
Guys, can we
Chang,
talk about
don't-
something
no, no, no,
important,
no, no.
okay?
I was looking at like 30 months.
No, you weren't.
What the hell?
You were gonna be let loose. You were taken in another vehicle.
Yeah,
I
well,
would have
you-
cut
maybe you
all
should've
that
fucking
time
said
off.
that then,
Why do you
bitch.
think I said I was, but you kept molding and spitting and you weren't listening?
I was
You know
not
what
molding.
surprised me the
It's not-
You
most?
were absolutely molding through those cells. I had to walk away.
You know what
What are you
surprised me a
talking about? I
lot,
did not
Brian,
maul.
recently? With,
You
know,
kept doing this thing where you just do that thing where you're like over here and like you're sucking on like something and I don't know what it is.
Wait, what? What are you talking about?
You know the thing where you get like really close like this and
You
then
like this, Brian?
you're like, listen to me right now. Like and
No, people will run each other's ass, but won't share a toothbrush.
Huh?
Real talk.
Brad, I'm gonna be fucking honest with you. You're starting to fucking piss me off. Enough is a fucking enough. You hear me?
See, now you're just
For
pretending to
where?
mold.
For where, bro?
Like, I'm not fucking around anymore. You really wanna fucking do this shit? Let's take this shit to the fucking next level, bitch. Cause I'm fucking done with your ass. Keep this fucking shit up, Brian. Keep this fucking shit up.
I'm just gonna make a point that like, you know, these 2 hours could have been replaced instead by
That
like
is so
something like a
fucking
bank
loud.
truck or something. I'm just saying.
Well, maybe, you know what, Brian? It's not all about the PPS, bitch.
100% is.
Cause I'm fucking done with you. That is so loud, Chang.
Yeah, I know, so I can shut your dumb ass up.
Are you sure?
Come on, Remy. It's just RP. It's such a weak mindset. You're okay with what
Shut the
happens.
fuck
Excuse
up,
me?
Losing
What the fuck?
a
Who is this guy?
professional
Who the fucking guy
crap.
think he is?
When you stop getting angry after you losing,
Listen,
you lost.
you
hope.
tell that
Come
to
on,
Sam.
Guys, can't be. What are you talking about right
They're
now?
coming.
The
Those are
jet's
coming.
back. Get back in it.
Jesus fucking me. Am I good now?
I got a couple questions. for
I
the
got him
officers.
good, bro. I got him good for you.
You could shoot.
I got a couple questions. Hello, y'all over there?
You got
Yes,
it, bro.
yes,
You
Your
got
Honor.
it.
Go ahead.
Okay.
You alright? Yeah.
So, my question is, Miss Dupont said she searched Mr. Rami, correct?
She, in her testimony, she mentioned
Mhm.
that he needed to be placed inside her vehicle, and as per standard procedure, she frisked him, and after feeling something, she went to take a look, and found a pistol on him, removed him, and then placed him inside. This procedure is done for the sake of officer safety. These events took place afterwards. In fact, that charge was not on there until under Miranda, Rami insisted that it was his weapon.
Okay, thank
Similar to how under Miranda, he admitted to the obstruction charge and the battery charge.
you. Okay, so was he GSR tested before he was placed? Okay, so we don't have DuPont, but he was just placed inside of the car, essentially.
Your Honor, no, I was not GSR tested, and I was only placed inside the vehicle because she refused to give me medical because she assumed that was part of the crime. That is why.
That is incorrect, sir. There was 13 officers that were down, as well as the suspect.
Would you look at that?
And-
哎
Uh,
呀，
and-
哎呀，哎呀，哎呀，哎呀，哎呀，哎呀，哎呀，哎呀，哎呀，哎呀，哎呀，哎呀，哎呀，哎呀，哎呀，哎呀，哎呀，哎呀，哎呀，哎呀，哎呀，哎呀，哎呀，哎呀，哎呀，哎呀，哎呀，哎呀，哎呀，哎呀，哎呀，哎呀，哎呀，哎呀，哎呀，哎呀，哎呀，哎呀，哎呀，哎呀，哎呀，哎呀，哎呀，哎呀，哎呀，哎呀，哎呀，哎呀，哎呀，哎呀，哎呀，哎呀，哎呀，哎呀，哎呀，哎呀，哎呀，哎呀，哎呀，哎呀，哎呀，哎呀，哎ya,
13 and it was already known over the.
the.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to.
Okay.
God damn it! I'm trying to like actually be able to respond to him. I can't hear over. over
Your Honor,
that
this man
yabbling.
seems intoxicated. I don't know why he's stopping every time he's trying to talk. Something's up with this guy.
Come on, Brian. What's wrong?
Well, I can't hear over him doing that.
What's he doing?
I can't hear myself think.
Mr. Chang, please
No, I can't hear
face
it.
forward.
Oh, sorry about that, sir. I was just looking at the back art on the wall.
Right.
Sir, yeah, he would not. There would be no reason to do a GSR test when.
So the original situation,
Yes, sir.
okay.
Is where the obstruction and the battery came from. The ladder, after he was taken and brought in a vehicle for kidnapping. Do you mind if I stand this way so I can hear myself think?
Yes, you can come up closer. Yes.
Okay, thank you. The obstruction and the battery charges were for the original incident. The class 1 firearm that was found on him was after the officers were already knew that he was resisting,
I'm
etc.
trying to. Okay, so this is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to ascertain the reason for the search.
The reason for the search would have been he's being placed. He's already known to be somebody who's going to be charged, and secondly, before he's placed inside the vehicle, he
Objection,
needs to
Your
be frisked,
Honor?
and then
No, hold
he
on.
needs the what? Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Your
keep
Honor,
on
I was
going.
not I was not.
He would
frisked,
be-
I was searched.
Yeah. that's
And
fine.
Immediately.
in
Okay,
DuPont's
thank you.
testimony, she stated that she frisked him and then searched him. And once again, as I stated
I'm telling
during my
you
testimony, sir, that
Okay.
he was not going to be charged with the class 1 firearm until he was adamantly saying that it was his. That weapon.
Your Honor, hold on. I want to make a valid point here. Your Honor, I just want to.
If I may be able to finish my point.
Seriously,
Okay,
Ryan,
hold on,
Ryan,
Rami.
one
Rami,
statement.
Mr. Rami. Mr.
Rami.
Rami, you will wait. Mr. Brian, finish up.
And as I stated, right, he was frisked as per the testimony, and then he was
Bro,
searched,
just because a cop says
finding the
understand
weapon.
this is
and this was
happening
done
doesn't mean
for
it's fucking
officer
true.
safety when
That's
he
what
was
I'm-
placed
like,
in the car. She had
You're a
RS to
fucking
do
criminal.
all of this, reasonable suspicion, which allows the detainment, allows the frisking, and in turn is while the weapon was found. There was at no case that he was just
Why is he repeating the
searched
same fucking thing he's
randomly.
repeated for the past hour? He's literally been saying the fucking
sir.
shit.
Bitch, you're the one
Your
that
Honor, he's
fucking
been
started
saying-
this whole trial.
Okay,
He's
Rami,
literally
you
been
may.
saying the same thing for the past hour, Your Honor. And secondly, just because DuPont
sir,
says she did something and she's a cop on the stand
No,
doesn't
DuPont.
mean
she went to bed.
it's true. I'm telling you what happened. I was out there. She searched me right away and just took it off of me. I was actually searched before I was even cuffed. I just want to point that out there as well, actually. Before I was even cuffed, before I was even thrown into the back of the vehicle. Just because she says this is what happened doesn't mean it actually happened. Just because she's a cop on the stand doesn't mean shit.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it.
Sir, if I may say one last thing.
And he's been saying the same shit for the past hour. Please, just go back there and figure this
Listen,
out.
he asked for clarification, so
Brian,
I want to
shut
make
the
sure
fuck
he
up,
got the
honestly. He's
clarification.
been saying the same fucking shit for the past hour.
What he asked
Literally been repeating
what do you?
himself.
He asked the question, so I got to respond to it.
Put your finger on my face.
This is unbelievable.
You're gonna die.
Unbelievable.
I mean, to be honest, like if we're gonna be real, this entire court case depends entirely on.
Who, me?
Are these motherfuckers still deciding?
Brian,
Yeah.
did
Hey,
you
I'm,
give me a
I'm
dagger?
telling you right now, by the way.
Wait, what's that?
Did you give me a dagger?
No, why would I do that?
Bro,
have a
what?
dagger
Give me the
on me.
fucking dagger.
What the fuck?
What the fuck, dog?
Oh,
Oh
gosh!
shit, vato. Oh shit.
Hey,
What the fuck?
hey, get back here!
Bro, I don't know.
Whoa.
Shit.
Oh shit.
Why am I in cuffs? Oh, you punched me.
Relax, relax, Rami.
Yeah, you guys really want to have another bench trial?
This is exactly what happened last time, actually.
I mean, I'm totally
2
down for
hours.
another bench trial, to be honest.
Another 2 hours.
I thought you said you wanted
Let's be
to
honest.
rob
This
a
whole
bank
thing
though.
is who gets the W. Let's be honest, Brian. The
No,
only reason
I
upset you
actually
is
don't
fucking-
care. Like,
Oh yeah.
I
Yeah,
literally
yeah,
don't
yeah.
care,
Yeah,
like,
that's what
which,
they'll say.
what the
Right.
outcome is.
Yeah, that's.
I'm here for the
Max
experience.
bullshit.
That's it.
I came
Yeah,
here
yeah,
for
yeah.
you, Rami. You wanted the bench trial,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I came.
Right. You definitely don't want the W.
We
or
woke
anything.
up.
I mean,
two judges for
do
this.
you want me to prove it?
Right.
Being okay with
Sir,
losing is
all
a
the
weak
charges
mindset,
I
bro.
think might have
Chill.
been false.
Is he fucking serious?
What? Like, I'm just.
Are you fucking trolling this entire
What?
time?
All the charges might have been wrong. I withdraw all
Bro.
the charges, sir.
Are you saying you wasted
No,
my
you
fucking time this entire thing?
What? I mean, you. I mean, how else do you want me to prove it to you?
Did you actually just troll
I'm
me?
getting
What?
out of here.
No, I.
Fucking 3 hours.
I mean,
troll?
you
Yes,
wanted to
Chang,
come
those are
here,
criminal threats.
so I came here.
No, it's not.
I'm gonna
Yes, it
fuck-
is. It's
I
literally a
actually
criminal
fucking
threat.
hate you.
No, it's a statement.
Hey, sir, what are you doing? Get back there.
I think it changed. Sorry.
So you're telling me everything I've been saying is right this entire time, but you're just fucking trying to troll
I've
me?
been literally trying to get
And
you with
I'm-
a fire. You're, I
Wait,
was
wait, so
literally
did he
charging
lie on
you
the
with
stand, Rami?
Literally nothing. You wanted
What?
to adamantly
Did he
take
lie on the
charges
stand?
that I did not want to give you.
Yeah.
That's perjury. That's
Yeah,
the
that
crime. He
means
needs to be
that means
arrested.
you lied on the stand.
You,
No,
you rose your
it's
hand
not-
and you
no,
swore in.
committed
You swore
perjury.
in.
Oh,
Brian, you say you withdraw the
oh,
charges.
shit.
You
You're not
swore
pressing
in,
charges
bro.
anymore.
What's
And
that?
you swore in.
Say you withdraw the
Your Honor,
charges.
Your Honor, he just stated that everything that he said was falsified. That means it's actually perjury. 'Cause he
That
swore under
is
oath.
not
You're
what I
not on the
stated.
record while the judge is in the back, Rami.
I'm just saying.
We're just saying.
Yeah, we're just.
If this doesn't go our way, we're just saying technically we do win because he plagiarized.
I cannot hear you, Your Honor.
We can't hear you. Can't hear you, boss. Can't hear you, boss.
Stanton, we
I
can't hear you.
wasn't talking. I wasn't talking. I was gathering.
Bro,
my
we
notes
can't
now.
hear you.
Okay, can you hear me now? Goddamn
Yes,
it.
sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you. As for the search that was performed against Mr. Rami, I have written down here in my notes that he was searched. He was being detained. He was thrown into a police car. Therefore, that was used as a grounds to go ahead and search his person. I understand that it is standard policy for the police to search people who are thrown into vehicles, but that is not the law. If he was not under
Sir, we
arrest
never.
and he was
I
being
stated it
detained-
was a frisk.
Sir, Brian,
followed
the
by a
judge is
search.
talking.
No, this
Please,
is
the judge is
this is
talking.
I'm going with my notes and what I have down. Okay, from what Ms. Dupont said. Okay. With that being said, that is going to be fruit of the poisonous tree, and therefore the items, however, will not be returned to you, Mr. Rami. Okay, but that is an illegal search. So
Your Honor,
the charge of possession of a Class 1 firearm, you are not going to be found guilty of. The obstruction of justice, you are not going to be found guilty of. The battery, because you yourself admitted to smacking, what's his name over there?
Your Honor,
Mr. Brian.
you're-
You will be found guilty of battery and disobeying a peace officer because you were seen by 2 officers that you were being belligerent and uncooperative. You will be found guilty of those. With that being said, whatever those fines are, you will serve that and you will be let go at this time. So the fine, no
Your Honor,
time
I
in
was
prison.
I was confiscating my dagger, which is not illegal, and I want
sir,
that
the
back.
items will
Sir,
not be
I'd
returned
like
to you
to
at this time.
note for the record, sir, it is not our standard procedure to search anyone before they go into a vehicle. It
Okay.
is standard procedure to frisk them, as stated multiple times in my testimony, both by myself and DuPont, and with the reiteration once you ask that question. And once the search is performed and something is found of large size, we then are able to search what that item may be, and to ensure that it is not a weapon, which is how it is found. So it goes from reasonable suspicion, which allows us a frisk by law, and then results in not a full search, but a partial search,
Well,
which I
from what
believe
have
was made
written-
multiple times clear during the case.
You're
but,
gonna die!
You know, I understand it's late.
Yeah, it is late. Okay. With that being said, this case is gonna be dismissed. Please give him the charges and
He should be
fine
able to
that is-
receive any items that were not illegal back.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes,
he
sir.
can get his knife back.
Absolutely.
But he
Well,
ain't
that
getting
is
the
no
gun back.
evidence for torture for having us go through this
It
goddamn
can't
court
go
case,
into
Remy.
evidence. The case
Wow,
is closed.
we win, you
Give me my shit
lose.
Chang, you want his dagger instead?
Yeah,
Your Honor,
Yes.
Can I speak to you for a second?
He has it. He already has one.
No, I
Guys,
don't.
Don't fucking piss me off. Give me my shit back.
Your
I'm
Honor,
giving
can I
it to,
speak to you for a second?
Why is that?
Brian, can I speak with you?
Sorry, I was super
Yes,
close to
sir.
the mic
Why
for a
did you
second.
give it to him? If the court fucking ordered me to get it?
Just to fuck with you.
Excuse me, Your Honor.
Holy shit,
You
I
get
don't
it back?
see him anymore.
I didn't get it.
Swear to
I'm
God,
actually
if I
gonna go
just
fuck
waited
this.
here for
Yeah! Okay, let's go.
Hey, Chang.
Yo, what's up, bro?
You want those?
Oh, shit.
You want those Zaka?
I got a car right here.
What's up?
Do you need Oxy? Because I called you yesterday. You said probably.
Hey,
like a day or
I
so,
got that oxy. Come on in the drive me. Hey, up, up. Hey, up, hey. Hey, up, Hey, up, hey. Hey,
Did that case drive you crazy?
What the?
Yes. Oh, yeah. How much for the oxy?
I usually sell them to Vinny for 150 each. I'll cut you a deal though. I got like.
Yeah, because
120
I'm
something.
cooler than Benny, right?
Yeah. Plus, you know, I've been building him up, and he hasn't been around, so I, you know, want to get rid of him.
Alright, I'm gonna get 50 of them bitches.
50 of them. All right. You want me to meet you here, or you want me to meet you?
Yeah, let me
somewhere else,
get better. How much is that gonna be? 50 times 120 math, Cowan?
5. I was not
5.
listening. Sorry.
Right.
That was in my head. My bad. It's a question.
Alright, I'm gonna get them. I'm gonna get the dawa.
What? All right. You need help?
Bro, what I don't get, if he just literally said it was illegally gathered evidence,
I got
why
the
the
keys.
fuck is my shit still being confiscated? It doesn't
I
make
don't know.
sense. It makes no fucking sense at all.
Bro, you asking me if I know this shit. I don't know this shit.
True.
I gave you the keys.
So what is this, 6 guy?
So did you
Of course,
you
if
won?
don't look out for a Crown Vic, my favorite
Yeah. Yeah, we did win.
I don't know how you guys ever do shit like that.
Oh, I was losing my mind. Blame it on dumbass fucking Ramen. He did that whole thing just to get one $2 gun back because he's a dumb fuck.
I didn't even get the gun back.
Oh no.
And it's
So
not my
you
fault. His
won,
dumb
but you
fucking
lost?
ass. It's not my dumb. It's not my fault. His dumb ass repeated himself for fucking 10 hours, and the judge just sit there
Bro, you went to the bench trial for literally the dumbest shit.
for a fucking dagger.
Yeah.
Well, I met a nice guy, or I met Sis. He
That's
gave me
so. He's
60
not nice.
weed.
He's not nice.
This is a knob.
He's
Well, he
not a
didn't-
nice guy.
He didn't know it was me, Karen, and they gave me 60 weed bags for free. He seems nice.
He's a roll-cross fucking scamming scumbag. Nothing
And-
good about that guy. He's a scammer.
That's all I did.
Okay? Don't forget that he's a scamming piece of shit.
No, I know he's bad. I know him from you guys. But he just didn't know it was me, Karen, when they gave me the weed.
Hey, Sana, you called me?
Hey, Sonny, you called me?
the Angels of Death, man?
Yes, fuck him.
Yeah, fuck him.
Angels of the fucking. I need them dead.
Oh, sign me up. How much?
How much?
I don't know, they're not worth much because they're fucking shitheads, but like I don't
That's
know,
true.
10 grand a head.
Okay.
Oh,
How does
fuck,
she want
easy
it done?
clap. We got you.
Yeah, they just
You want to just kill them?
They just ambushed me, man, and robbed me.
Where?
And fucking took photos and shit. Yeah, just kill them, rob them, and say fuck you from Sonia Summers. That's about it. I'm
Alright.
also looking for them, okay?
We'll take a picture or two so you know
want
it's
to
real.
photo proof?
Bring the leader to me as well. His name's Sam.
Who's the leader? Sam?
Sam.
Alright.
Yeah.
What is your
Alright.